Mr. Kelso?
What's up, guys? Dick here.
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Time to play some more LA Noire. Where we left off yesterday. Well, this morning.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Licton. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
It's cold in my room.
There's got to be more in these files.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No,
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
we were family friends.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, not the phone number.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
Well, you can only dream.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa licked...
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, kid.
What? What? What about him?
Thank you. Oh, really? Really? I just started the gun.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners. Bulldozing and starting again. Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
What are you doing right now?
Oh, man. Ew. Oh, my God.
Who's Kaylee? What?
It landed on me.
It's probably one of them jumping spiders.
It looks just like disgusting wad of hair on my blanket.
Oh.
I mean, you're a jumping spider.
Hmm.
Am I right?
I don't know.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off!
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
place falls down and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
I bet no one's watching your live stream.
Yeah, there is.
No one
Not even you?
Let's try to piece this together.
What?
I love
I love you too.
That's not right.
who's watching your live stream.
Keystone Films? Who gets their lumber from a film studio? You son of a bitch! Oh, shit! You son of a bitch!
Oh my god, let me turn around and shoot. Let's try this one more time. Well, that didn't work. Yep.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, fuck. Thank you.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
I feel like you have the Achilles disease.
Oh, yeah?
Do you?
No. Excuse me.
I need to find Gamewell or telephone. Civic leaders and businessmen join forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life. Pleased to meet you, Doctor. Ray Gordon, editor of the Times. Doctor. District Attorney Don Sandler and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company. You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition. It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor. Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds by the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money. The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis.
So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. Takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Operator, Los Angeles Police Dispatch, if it's not too much trouble.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss
I love
Whitman.
you.
Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Luke Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, ma'am.
The Blue Room, Jazz Club.
And don't suppose I'll make a plea, 'cause baby, you know I'm guilty.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man. And you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
I love you. You taking a nap? What are you doing? What?
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Let's put a few gaps in that stuff.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
I'm about to break the goddamn jaw.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll lay you out quick.
All right, let's dance.
Man, this guy sucks.
Elsa.
What the hell?
Sorry, pal. Desperate times. Control your car. Watch it.
California drivers?
Don't! Go back to the kill.
Where are they? Is that the last of them?
Come on. So my phone right there. Yeah, an old Chevy.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
Little damage. What? Oh, it's that kick, maybe. Oh, hey, I'm still alive.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. It might be the only R&R I get for some time.
That is dumb. Just have it on low.
Remember me?
Jack. It's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
My God.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love?
She's 12.
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're trying to bone a 12-year-old. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed. You're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed. You're leaving.
Dude, you're 12.
She will only come back.
This is a dumb game. This is seriously a fucked up game. Kaylee.
What?
I just witnessed the whole most screwed up thing in this game. Besides the dead naked women. You wanna know what happened?
What happened?
I'm investigating this one guy, and he says I caught him at a bad time, so I searched his place anyways.
What exactly
I find in his bedroom a freaking 13-year-old girl naked. I mean, sorry, she's 12, nearly 13, she said. And she said he's not that bad, he just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes, then he's done. This is one of the most dumb things I've ever seen.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Like, who does that? He's a grown man, like,
Jack,
probably in his 60s, and he's boning a
Get out while you can.
fucking 13-year-old, 12-year-old, sorry. What is wrong with people?
Everything.
God, that's so disgusting.
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now
That's
I know
so
why.
disgusting. God. It makes me want to throw up.
What exactly do you expect to find,
Oh, I
Jack?
don't feel good right now.
Are you okay, Dave?
No, that's just so fucked up. Like, who does that? There's sickos like that in real life. Like, they all need to be shot. They're fucking pedophiles.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please,
People like
Jack.
that should get hanged.
I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
That's so sickening.
What is it with you people? How can you live any better? You already have houses, cars, yachts.
Greed and avarice are very powerful forces for
Oh my
change.
god.
Combine that with the city's desire for progress, and it's a very heavy
Do you agree
cocktail.
that's sickening?
You need to be a very special man to be able to resist
Disgusting.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Why?
You and Monroe are going to scam those guys out of their GI bond.
Jack, you are so naive.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file, if you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
It's just sickening. Can I bring him in for what he's doing?
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on? Watch it.
I'll be right. I gotta go fill the water.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
There's got to be more in these files. There's something else in that report. I know it.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. Sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempted one. Yep.
Kaylee has smelly farts. They smell really bad. Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hello there.
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks. I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
God, that dog's being annoying.
Courtney, for God's sake, what's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me. I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
It was 34.4.29 latitude. And I'm looking for 118.17.58 on the longitudinal axis.
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here. Use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
1876988, right?
Why is he watching you? You stopped past
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
That dog is so annoying.
Let's see what the site is worth to them. $1,876,988. $1,876. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys, you do your talking once the smoke clears.
the guns!
He's there, right there! Kill him!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at...
Fine. You can walk. Stay down, damn it! I got you now, mother. Right flank, somebody. Got the bastard. Move up. Real clever.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
There it is. Blast him.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down? I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart.
Monroe, where are you, damn it?
Weapons on the ground now. Put the weapon down now. Yeah, Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building. That's a hell of a payroll. I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe. Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance. Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Jeez, why are you breathing so heavy?
Dr. Fontaine.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Are you going to sleep? Taylor? I guess so.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location, alternative location, it's south of Santa Monica, and west of, stand by for further. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown. All units, stand by for further.
Downtown? Can't be.
All units, explosion.
Now ain't the time to be looking for a prophet, asshole! You sorry son of a bitch. The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go.
Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this. I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
You're late, Phelps. Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation. That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. I mean, look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there? The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm. Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing.
World's turned upside down, Cole.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Vaporized. Oh, brother.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. You think it went okay?
Phelps,
I thought you were under suspension.
That's to be expected.
I got
Nobody's ever
nothing
done
to
this
say to a
before.
bum like you.
We'll get better with practice.
Sweet heavens.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor, you came across
Hey,
as,
detective! I think I got
very
something here.
resolute.
Any idea what this is?
A very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Not much help.
Well, at least that guy's shooting get burnt. Head. looking for
Phelps.
someone.
Looks like all that's left. I could try the launder tag. Any ideas?
We should search around the edges of the crater, see what the blast tossed up.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself. an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Holy Bible right next to a guy's lamb. Someone's lamb. Okay. Not something you see every day. Hey, I think I found that person's head. I think I know where it is.
Don't touch the camera! You have any idea how much these things cost, Mac? Stay back.
We hosed it down, Detective. The rest is up to you and the tech guys.
When I first saw the cloud, I thought we were all done for. Let me know if you find any evidence of the Vicks.
No, I don't think I have time for you right now. Make an appointment with my assistant, Detective.
I almost shit my britches when I heard that boom.
I'm at a loss.
Let's get to the address you took off the code wheel thing. Find out what's there.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it. 32 years of work up in smoke.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
We'll need a word. Has anyone accounted for him yet?
Not that I've heard, no, but look around you, kid. Do you like his chances?
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
By whom?
By Dr. McClellan. He insisted I hire her. But I know what you're going to say. But you don't look a gift horse in a mouth, do you?
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk?
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich?
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
Likely to be Dr. McClellan. And the majority of people who work here don't use a laundry service.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still...
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Bro, why you being a dick?
Number was, J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks.
Wake up, Cole.
Sorry, trying to grab something, you prick.
Officer needs help, 103 and east.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps. Damn you!
Units in the vicinity.
Please!
That will be all.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Huh. I think
You
the
think
fridge
I
is
could
broken.
fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
Somebody turned the place over. You better watch your step.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
Gone in there for a little bit, by the looks of it.
On Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Could be a class ring.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
So he was shot right there and dragged. By the looks of it.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Oops. Hey, Kaylee. Kaylee.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, the Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Sounds like Kiwi
Microfilm.
sleeping.
A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight. Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
He's not in the car. Whoops. I don't know what happened if I just
alright.
keep driving. Well, we're already almost, but who's closer, him or us? Yeah. Let's see, that's up there. And he's all the way. Let's see, we're here. He's up there. You know, we're here. That's up there. And he is... I don't see where he is.
All units are frequency 2 standby.
He's right here. About in between. To be honest. Maybe he's a little closer, but I kind of want to see what happens. Let's go that way. It's a hidden vehicle. No, it's not. Hidden vehicle's over here. This guy changed my mind. Come on. Shit! People, don't hit me. Screwing my car up. Great. I just got my car screwed up. Is there any other hidden vehicles around?
No harm done.
You do your job, I'll do mine.
Ooh, I like this truck. Come on. Can I... Someone give me their vehicle. Oh. Hi, you're right there. Okay, well, let's just get in this vehicle again then. Let's move this vehicle out of the way.
All right, wise guy. What's the story with driving off without me?
I thought you were in the car, honestly. I just didn't realize that you were that fat where you couldn't keep up. Hop in, Fatso. Hop in.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Can't do this.
Oh, we got tow truck. I never seen a tow truck in this one before.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving. They can make a claim to the department. Come on!
I still got 2 headlights.
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar.
I was just driving that same car.
Who is Mapes, and what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model.
That's my car. You stole that from me.
Follow me.
Good day, miss. Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
But you have heard of the company?
Sure. We're in manufacturing. We work with suppliers.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Did Hughes have a contract with Nicholson?
Hey, kid, lose the tone. Hughes has contracts with every plating shop in L.A.
We'd like to discuss these contracts with Mr. Hughes.
This kid's a riot, Biggs. See Howard Hughes? Harry Truman has to make an appointment to see Howard Hughes.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside her? And her?
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Great.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west. .76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. .76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Let's see where this is exactly. The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding. He'll load these engines. I think that cone could have come up one of them.
What now?
Check Mapes' office, but easy does it. You find something, he could turn nasty pretty quick.
What do you think?
Check Mapes' office, but easy does it. You find something, he could turn nasty pretty quick.
Don't think this is any use to us. Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We should search the hangar. Something tells me we won't get another chance to tour around in here.
What do you think?
We should search the hangar. Something tells me we won't get another chance to tour around in here.
War doesn't determine who's right, just who's left.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Thing of beauty, isn't she? Ah, well. You probably got places to be. Anytime you two want some night security work, just give me a call.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
Where is my partner? Anyone see a fat guy in a suit? Only a little fat. It shows him over there. Looks like in that office. Something. Shows him legit, like, unlock the door. It seems like you're in there. I don't understand this. Okay, well, I'm leaving him. Bye, partner. here, but inside. I don't know where my partner
Is that a Pratt &
went.
Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
He finally popped up.
What now?
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
What's up, guys?
Cole, we got things to do.
I want to see one more thing first. Can we get in this door now? Somehow. I don't know where you went, bro. You were over here, invisible. Okay, well, we can't get in this phone, so let's leave.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Whoops. This guy stole our car. I'm taking this car back.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. But this would never go all the way up to Hughes. You would have middlemen dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
Use this one.
Get this morning's edition hot off the press.
No.
Any ideas?
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera right now.
Okay, well, let's go to the Wilshire police station then.
Must be a tough break being separated from your kids, Phelps.
They're fine. They've got their mother and they've got each other.
What about you?
What about me?
What have you got?
A friend of mine is helping me through it.
Now that I got you, I may as well ask you.
Ask me what?
The Black Dahlia. Who was it that killed that poor girl?
No official charges have been pressed in the case.
I know that. I'm not looking for the official version.
I made a promise to the department.
These are the guys who sold you down the river. Cut it out!
Get out of my way.
Son of a bitch! I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
I know what I'm doing.
I don't think there's any for these guys. Can you go through these hedges? Nope. Okay. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
This a power game, Phelps?
Yeah. Why is my chair moving? Come on, there you go.
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear.
Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out, mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
That bum took a swipe at me, so I put him down in my sap.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
I'm just praying the prints come through so I can nail the son.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge. Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the Petri dish.
He was in the bathtub and they'd taken one of his fingers.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple of years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
That was the stuff that caused the explosion.
That's Kaylee.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
I'm just praying the prince comes through so I can nail this son of a bitch.
Help me out.
I say we get over to the house and see what we can find. Then we...
Is Kaden online even? Oh, you're online. You're on Fortnite.
Warrant on Mapes.
Good. Hopefully I can solve this case and then I'll get on Fortnite. What time is it? 5.
You watched the Ham and Galahad fight. It's a mess that was. Anyway, that's the cop who caught the guy.
You can drive.
Stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
One sec, guys. Excuse me.
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up.
What's up? Once I finish doing what I'm doing, I'll play some Fortnite with you.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Possibly get off. I didn't know what I was gonna do tonight. Cause I still gotta get in that stream. I've still been doing daily. I did one.
You still got a what?
Still gotta do a stream today.
Yeah, we can stream
I did
Fortnite
one
together. We can stream Fortnite together if you want, or something like that. Whatever you want to stream.
By the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole! We're out of here! There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
You're stealing my car.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Come on. What are you doing right now?
Getting inspection and trying Fortnite because it sucks.
Yeah, so let me finish this scene, then I'll get on Fortnite.
I don't even know if I want to play Fortnite.
What?
I don't even know if I want to play Fortnite.
Oh. Well, what do you want to play?
I don't know. I was playing Fortnite earlier.
You security men, Cole. Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker.
This is only giving me a nod.
Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Barely running now.
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly. Fire a warning round. We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole. Aim at the tires.
Stay down.
Suppressing fire.
How long do you think you can hold out?
We gotta get these guys.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
He wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Climb for cover. Stay in cover.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, He's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps. But between the spruce goose and half the city exploding,
what? That's not my edit.
might just have made the case of the decade.
Bro, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm getting off Fortnite.
Alright, I just finished this, so. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. I love you guys to death. Don't forget, fun watching.